Welcome back to Collected Works. Today we're talking about the work of Kate Bush. I'm Emma Sedam, your host. With me, my guest,
Mom Sedam.
Mom Sedam. So the next album we're talking about in Kate Bush's discography, whoops,
Lionheart, which was released actually only 9 months after the first album.
she had a lot of material, I
She
guess.
did, well, she still was working on her backlog of stuff, and the record company wanted her to get something out quickly to capitalize on what success she'd had.
Mm-hmm.
And
Did Wuthering Heights not chart?
Wuthering Heights did, not over here.
Oh,
It did in
okay.
England, yeah.
Okay. I mean, because it has now become one of her more famous songs even over here.
Yeah.
But, obviously bigger
Actually,
single there.
it that wasn't actually based on the book originally. It was
Mm.
based on a TV show,
Mm-hmm.
a TV version of the book, and then she read the book. But
Mm.
it was kind of cool because in the original pressing, in the runoff grooves, it says "Thank you, Emily."
Nice. But anyway, we're not talking about that album. We're
So
talking
we're
about
done with that.
Lionheart.
Forget
Yeah.
that.
Um, so Lionheart was a big inspiration to you. I'm hoping you have a picture that I can pop up right now
Oh yeah,
of your hairstyle
yeah,
at the time.
yeah.
You what took this record in to get your hair done?
Yeah, yeah. My best friend's sister did my hair for a long time, but I used to. Yeah, the only things I've ever taken to anybody and said, "Can you do my hair like this?" were this album and Hounds of Love.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
but
yeah.
that's the only things I've ever taken to a hairdresser was this album and the French Lieutenant's Woman book with pictures from the movie.
But Lionheart, 9 months after, this is probably
She's
of
still
her.
only 20 years old here.
Yeah. This is of the early Kate Bush albums. This is the one I'm kind of least familiar with. I'm gonna pick Wow off of this album because it's one I'm most familiar with. I also really like it, which I have even used on one of my tracks playlist for songs about the music industry. I think at like 19, 20 years old, when you're learning about how things are, I think it's a pretty poignant song to write about. Like, oh, it turns out everybody has an angle.
Mm-hmm.
So Wow is my pick. What's your pick? What do you want to say about these
And
tracks?
In Search of Peter Pan, I don't know. I just liked it. A lot of the songs on this are like, well, I won't say a lot of them, but some of them are kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
Like "Oh England, My Lionheart," which is probably one of my other favorites. Is like people getting killed in the war and
Mm-hmm.
all that.
So let's hear In Search of Peter Pan and Wow.